This is USD INR chart of Indian rupee for 2nd May 2025. Here you can see when market opened at 9 o'clock, at that time suddenly the rupee fell from this level to this level here. Okay, so it is around 1% fall in Indian rupee. That is, Indian rupee get appreciated by 1% from a level of 84.5 to 83.7. Okay, at the same time when we look over gold price, then you can see at 9 o'clock the gold was trading around this level. This is the level where gold price was trading, and this is around 1.5% above from the previous day closing. So if you see this level, then from this level to that level it is around 50 point above. Okay, 32202 to 3260, so it is around 40 to 50 point above. So it is around 1.5%. But at the same time, if you see the Indian market, then the gold price at the opening is around 92,500 to 600, which is around 0.5% above from the previous day closing. So this difference is because of compensation of rupees appreciation with respect to gold price. So it happens, sometimes it happens very abruptly and its effect can be marked very clearly, and sometimes its effect we cannot recognize because of very minor movement in the currency valuation.
Hi, welcome to Vedic Astrology. Today we are going to discuss how Indian currency affects gold price in India. Any devaluation or appreciation of Indian currency will directly impact the gold price in India. What we will discuss today. So why the Indian currency gets appreciated or depreciated? The main reason is whenever there is an increase in dollar surplus in India, the Indian rupee appreciated at that time. And whenever there is a decrease in the dollar surplus, you will see the valuation of Indian currency will decrease. Okay, and there are factors which affects dollar surplus enhancement or decrease. The factors are the economic condition of India and the confidence of foreign investor over Indian economy. If the confidence level is high, if the Indian government is stable and India is implementing good policies which is good for the economy, at that time the foreign investors comes and they brings a lot of dollar to invest in the India. And in India, whenever they invest, the dollar surplus gets increases. So this is one of the reason. Another reason is the export which we do with the other countries. If we do more export and less import, then ultimately we also, by the help of trading, we also enhancing the dollar surplus of India. So these are the two factors which affects dollar surplus, and if the dollar surplus is increasing, the rupee will get appreciated. The value of rupee will appreciate, and if the dollar surplus will decrease, the value of rupee will also decrease. So this is the main relationship between rupee and dollar. Okay, so what happened during last 1 week or 2 week, which we have seen in the market, is the dollar suddenly depreciated from a level of 105 to 97. Okay, this is how dollar depreciated in 2 weeks from 105 to 97. So when dollar depreciated, based on the relationship of dollar and rupee, the rupee appreciated from 88 to 83. Okay, and because of this, we have seen a special scenario in the gold price. How the gold price movement occurred during last 1 week. The gold moved from a level of 99,000 to 92,000. Okay, we have seen this in 2 weeks. this happened in the commodity market. Okay, so why the value of dollar depreciated? Here the reason is not in India. The reason is in America itself. The economic policies which was laid down by Mr. Trump is unable to create confidence over foreign investors, and foreign economists are now in a stage to predict that America is going to face a recession in coming days because of such policies which was made by Mr. Trump. So this kind of thought in the foreign investor has created a panic situation in the dollar value, and the dollar depreciated accordingly. Okay, and the same case happened in the rupee. As the dollar depreciated, the relative confidence of foreign investor over Indian economy increased because of decrease in confidence over the American economy, and the foreign investors started to come into the Indian market, and we have seen how Indian economy or Indian share market increased from a level of 21,900 to now it is around 24,000. Okay, so the increase of that stock market valuation has caused increase in the dollar surplus, and simultaneously a increase in the valuation of rupee. Okay, so let us see an example how the movement will affect the gold price in Indian market. So now let us see an example what happened on Friday in the valuation of rupee and how it impacted the gold price accordingly. So let us see. Okay, on Friday we have seen a sudden fall of or sudden appreciation of rupee from 84.3 to 83.5 in the morning 9 o'clock. But the value of gold with to USD in the same time increased from 32,000 around 60. So there is an increase in 1% in the valuation of gold price with respect to USD because of some international factors, but at the same time the rupee also appreciated simultaneously. Okay, so the appreciation of rupee will impact negatively on the gold price. We have seen that in the morning the market opened, the gold price opened at a level of 92,600 around. Okay, if this movement would not be happened on that day, then we have seen a value which is around 93,000 in gold price on Friday. But we have seen that market opened and it was trading around 92,600 on that day. Even though there was a increase in 1 to 1.5% in gold value with respect to USD, but still we have seen only increase of 0.5% of gold value in Indian currency, because the 1% was compensated because of appreciation of rupee. Okay, it was very important. During the day, again the rupee depreciated and it came down to 84.3, and the value of gold depreciated and it came down to 3230 around. It came down, but here again the appreciation of or the depreciation of gold price and rupee again worked oppositely, and the value of gold with respect to Indian currency remained constant, or it has moved within a range of 300 to 400 points. Okay, so whenever there is a larger fluctuation in Indian currency and At the same time, if there will be a fluctuation in the gold price with respect to USD, then we have to consider this fluctuation and we have to calculate the relative impact. Then only we can achieve a target, or we can fix a target in gold price with respect to Indian currency. So this is how happened. This is how it happened on the Friday. You can see the chart if you want. So in future, you must keep one thing in mind, that valuation of Indian currency is very important for gold price. During trading day, if you see any such kind of movement in Indian currency, then you must be careful and you calculate the relative impact of Indian currency over gold. Then only you can achieve a suitable target. Okay, so thank you and good day.